John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to another episode of Driving with John Chow. Actually, this is a re-recording of a last episode, and the reason you never saw that episode was because, well, I I kind of did like one of the ultimate no-nos. I did not check to see whether or not my mic was on mute. So I did the last episode at the mic on mute, so there was no audio. So we're gonna do this again, take two. This time I checked all the equipment before I started. I'm on my way to lunch right now, another .com lunch. Going to a Japanese restaurant today. I tried it a couple weeks ago. I liked it. I'm going back there and gonna try it again. It was good once. It'll be good again. So what I want to talk about today is about success habits and common success habits of people who are better, who are successful. And if you study successful people, analyze what they do, how they act, how they think, how they behave, you start to discover common traits. Like there are things that they do that are the same as what other successful people do, and there are things that they do that are different than other people. And you can distill this down to a number of habits or activities. And I want to talk about one of those activities that I've seen common among all successful people, and that is they are always studying and reading. Well, I guess, yeah, studying, but reading. They're always reading some kind of success book, or they're studying books on other people who have become successful. That's one thing I found. I found that when I'm traveling and when I go to conventions or stuff, when I meet successful people, I always ask them, so what book are you currently reading? And I have yet to come across a successful person who said, nothing, I'm not reading anything right now. They're always reading something, whether it's a biography or whether it's a book on mindset, a book on success, or some kind of success book. They're always educating themselves. And so that's a common trait. Like right now, I am reading the book Limitless, which is the new business book by Matt Lloyd. And in that book, I'm learning about basically how Matt got started, how he started as a broke farm boy growing up in Australia. And then within 5 years, he turned his little business into $100 million internet empire. So it's a really fascinating book, and so it tells his life and tells the principle, the techniques, and all the stuff he did to do that. So, and I learned from that. I could take away from that, and I see how I can apply those stuff that he learned into my business. Right? So if you're not reading, if you're not constantly advancing yourself, if you're not educating yourself, then you're not basically doing a key success principle. Successful people are always constantly educating themselves, and that's what you need to get the habit of that. Now, I realize sometimes reading it's not efficient, for lack of a better word, because when you're reading, it's just you. You can't do anything else. It's you in the book, and you're staring at the book. I cannot drive and read. But just face it, it's dangerous. You can't do that. So what I've done is I actually came up with a solution, and that is Audible. Audible.com, or find the audio version of the book that I wish to read. So this way, when I'm driving, I'm not doing idle time. Like right now, to me, driving to a lunch is idle time. It's not really efficient. I mean, it's efficient that I'm getting point A to point B, but I'm not really, in between doing the drive, I'm not really being productive, so to speak. And this is why I do Driving with John Chow. I'm taking advantage of unproductive time, the driving, and turning it into productive time by doing these videos. Right? So, but when I'm doing the video, what do I do? Well, I would have my little phone here, and I'll be listening to an audio book. So I'll be listening to the audio version of Limitless. That's what I'm doing now. So when I'm not talking to you, I will have the audio version of Limitless on. Right? And that's called working efficiently. And the cool thing about that is right now, like I said, one of the reasons I got Limitless is because it's free. Like this is it's a book launch before the book hits Amazon and the bookstore. Matt is giving away the first run of the book. All 500 copies, and give it away. So basically, if you want a free copy of Limitless, just go here and go there and go get it. It's totally free. You just pay for the shipping and to ship it to your door. And you got 200 plus pages of books to read. And he's also tossing in the audio version for free as well. So you could be efficient like me, and when you're driving, idle time, working out at the gym, whatever, you can load up the book into your iPhone or your or your Samsung phone or smartphone, plug it in, and listen to the book, and still be efficient. And therefore, you are then practicing one of the ultimate success principles: constantly educating yourself and working efficiently. So, always work efficiently. When you're working out, when I'm riding my bike, I'm listening to an audiobook. When I'm driving, I'm listening to an audiobook, or I'm filming this kind of stuff. So that's what I do, and that's I like to study successful people. I find out what they do, and then I try to model what they do, because you want to become successful, you do what they do. And one of the things they do is they're educating themselves by reading, and they're working more efficiently by taking advantage of idle time like this. Right? So hope that helped you guys. Like I said, get your free copy of Limitless. Go to johnchow.com/limitless. Get your free copy. Get a free audio version as well, and you can learn, educate, and be efficient as well. Johnchow at johnchow.com. Thank you for listening. If you got value from this, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.